Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to the Basement Dino Dungeon. Today I'll be showing you guys 100 dinosaurs from 2024. Are you guys ready? Let's go! Alright guys, are you ready to take a look at 100 latest action figures in 2024? Let's get started, okay? The first one right here is basically the latest Stegosaur. This is actually a Kentrosaurus, and I think this figure looks fantastic. I love the color scheme, and of course I'll be showing you guys every single scan code for each figure, okay? So you can pause the video and scan this into your Jurassic World Play app. And the spikes right here are all made of rubber, so this is extremely safe. You're able to move the legs, you can rotate them. This is just an awesome figure. I love the orange spikes and plates. Next up, we have two brand new Takara Tomy figures. First, we have a Ceratosuchus. You can actually move the jaw, the arms can be moved, you can move the legs, you can rotate the tail, you can spin it. This is a very nice Ceratosaurus, and Ceratosaurus is known as the horned lizard, okay? And this one right here, it's a Scorpius Rex. If I'm not wrong, it's only the 5th Scorpius Rex in my collection. And this is a very beautiful one. Of course, you're able to move the legs, but not the arms. Pretty cool figure, I would say. Next up, I've actually hidden a lot of really cool minifigures in this egg. So let me show you guys what I have placed inside, okay? So this is basically a Funko Kinder collaboration minifigure, and this one seems to be an Atrociraptor. Okay, moving on to more figures. Have you guys seen this one, which is the latest Wild Raw Ceratosuchus, a brand new species, and of course this is the code for you guys to scan. And I really love the color scheme of this figure. Okay, you are able to move the tail. Okay, you can rotate the tail, but if you want it to roar, you have to push it downwards like this and upwards. So this is a very cool figure. I love the arms. They're made of very soft rubber. The legs can be moved up and down, can rotate them, but not sideways like the previous figures. Ceratosuchus, a brand new species. I can't remember whether the name actually means like, you know, horned crocodile? I think so. I can't remember, but I think so, okay? Next up, have you guys seen this? This is basically the slash and raw Therizinosaurus. So this is actually the second Therizinosaurus from the Mattel line, not counting the Hammond collection. So this is the code for you guys to scan in your effects app. Very, very cool figure. I love this. You are able to rotate the tail. Okay, this part right here is made of soft rubber. You can push it. I mean, you can just rotate the tail and you can see the arms will actually slash and swing. Very cool. You're able to move the wrist right here as well. So it's very, very nice. I like it. Okay, moving on to the next figure. Maybe let's open this eggshell up and let's see what figures we can actually grab from this egg. Okay, we have basically pulled out a Spinosaurus, the Chinese horn face, and this is actually from the captive collection. Moving on, let's take a look at this. This is another brand new species known as Cryptops. Very, very beautiful figure. I do the color scheme. I'm not a huge fan of this very dull color scheme. I would prefer it to be more vibrant. But of course, you can pause the video and add this to your effects app. Cryptops right over here. A pretty cool figure. You're able to move the legs, the arms as well. Arms are made of soft rubber. Very, very cool. Okay, let's open up another. Let's grab hold of another minifigure. Let's go. How about this one right here? Okay, we've got ourselves a Suchomimus, if I'm not wrong, or is this an Irritator? I think this should be a Suchomimus. If I got it wrong, please let me know down below. Okay, let's have a look at another new figure. What is this? This is actually known as a Jakapil. It is a herbivore, okay? It's not a carnivorous dinosaur. I initially thought this is a carnivorous dinosaur, but I can't remember what does the name mean. If you guys can remember, please let me know down below. Another new species is basically this one. This is basically from the latest Danger Pack, and it's known as Lophostropheous, okay? And this is the code for Lophostropheous. Okay, pause the video and you can add this to your effects app. And this is basically the code for Jakapil. Alright, So these two came along. I got these two at the same time. They're both very, very beautiful figures. So hopefully we are able to get more species. I think that is really, really nice. Okay, next up, we'll take a look at this one, which is the Legacy Collection Real Few Carnotaurus. And this is actually known as Carnotaurus Demon, based on the 1990s action figure from Kenner. And of course, it comes with a scan code as well. Okay, so this figure is made of rubber, which is very cool. The entire body right here is made of very soft rubber, except for this part. This is actually made of plastic, but right here again is made of rubber. So it's a very, very cool figure, I must say. There isn't any articulation on the jaw, okay, but you're able to like bend the neck. It's pretty cool. I like it. All right, let me place this one right at the back. So this is basically the Real Few Carnotaurus. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at a slightly older figure, but this is also a very new figure in 2024. The Epic Attack Young Tyrannosaurus Rex that comes with lights. And I love the fact that you can actually open its mouth, you can move the legs, the arms can also be moved. This is a very rare figure. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at this one. Badgerosaurus, the downhill lizard. One of the only, new sauropods in 2024. There isn't a lot of new sauropod figures in 2024, to be honest with you. Okay, of course we've got the Mamenchisaurus. Okay, Mamenchisaurus is definitely from 2024. Okay, now let's take a look at more new minifigures in 2024. Check this out. This is a new gashapon. And it seems like the Parasaurolophus is actually drinking water. Alright, let's grab hold of more cute little figures from the box. What about this one right here? This is actually from the Shaky Volcano, and this is a Stegosaurus. Let's grab hold of one more, maybe this one. Okay, this one is basically the Fierce Changer Giganotosaurus. This is a new species. We got this a couple of months back, so it's considered a very, very new figure. Okay, next up, let's take a look at Camouflage. It's basically the Strike Attack Camouflage, and Camouflage is actually known as the opening lizard. Okay, and here's a code for you to scan in your fax app. Gorgeous stuff. Okay, how about this one? How many of you guys can still remember this? This is basically the young Allosaurus, and it comes with a piece of steak, a piece of meat that you can actually place it in the mouth. Okay, and once you press the tongue down like this, it will actually roar. So this is a very, very adorable figure, that's for sure. Let's place it right at the side. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at a prehistoric crocodile by the name of Gryposuchus. Yes, this figure was released earlier this year, and it's definitely one of the best, if not the best, prehistoric animal figures of 2024. Let's get the code out. Gryposuchus, and you can scan this in your fax app. Beautiful figure. I'm gonna put this one right over here. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at this. The latest Dimorphodon. There are actually two brand new Dimorphodons. Where's the scan code? The scan code is actually right in the middle of his body, so you can pause the video and add this to your fax app. Really, really beautiful Dimorphodon. Dimorphodon, I think, is known as two-form tooth, if I'm not wrong. I always get mixed up with two measures of teeth, which is Dimetrodon. Okay, let's see what else we've got. How about this one? Okay, we've got a Shaky Volcano Triceratops. I think these minifigures are actually very cool. It comes with a little stand that says Jurassic World. And this is basically Ceratosaurus, a headless Ceratosaurus. We'll find its head later on, that's for sure. Do not worry about that. Let's grab hold of another one. This one seems to be a Troceraptor, but I can't really tell which one is it. It's definitely not red, because red have some stripes, definitely. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at this one, which is also a very new addition. Skylacus right over here. You can move the arms, you can move the legs. Very, very cool figure. Okay, let's move to the back. We have 4 very, very fun figures. And among the 4, I would say that Camouflage and Battle Indominus Rex has got to be my favorite one. You know, this is the one that I never get tired of looking at it. Okay, I really love the green lights in his body. I think this is just the most beautiful Indominus Rex so far. I know that Hammond Collection will be released very soon, but I feel that this is definitely, you know, a very cool figure for sure. Okay, I think I will rate this like the best one, the best among the big figures. The other one, which is the All Out Attack, it's also very nice to play with, but definitely I love the green lights in the Indominus Rex the most. This one, as you guys know, you have to press the button multiple times, and it will go into the epic roaring mode. All right, so yep, I have to show you guys the scan code, right? Where is the scan code? I'm trying to find it. Where is the scan code? Is there a scan code for the T-Rex? I think that it should be. Maybe the bigger ones didn't have. Oh, it's right here, guys. It's right here. I wasn't able to find it, so I definitely need to show you guys the Indominus Rex one as well. Okay, so this is the All Out Attack. Let me grab hold of the Indominus Rex again to show you guys the scan code. My favorite large figure of 2024 is definitely the Indominus Rex, 100%. What about you guys? Let me know down below. Alright, so this is the Indominus Rex. We have two more huge figures right at the back. Which one do you guys like more? Okay, let's have a look at this one. From the Ambush set that came along with Dr. Ian Malcolm. It comes with all the tracking gear, all the capture gear I mean. Okay, this is a very cool one. You can actually remove this entire mask, and of course there's a chaining both his legs, so this is a very nice one for sure. And the Epic Attack Spinosaurus, yep, this has got to be the top 5 best figures of 2024. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. It has lights on the body as well as the neurospine bones. You can move the arms in 2 different directions, and of course you have the scan code. So if I were to rate which is the best figure in terms of which is the best large figure, I'm gonna go with the Indominus Rex as my number 1 and Epic Attack Spinosaurus as number 2. Of course, not counting the Hammond Collection figures yet. Okay, now let's take a look at more minifigures. What do we have right here? Wild Pop-Up Pteranodon. Okay, Wild Pop-Up Pteranodon is a very beautiful one. Okay, next up, we have another Fierce Changer, which is Allosaurus. So this Allosaurus is actually a brand new addition to the Fierce Changer line, and you can see all Allosaurus actually has a blue tongue. Very cool. Okay, moving on, let's have a look at another Epic Attack figure. This one came along with the young T-Rex, and it is a very rare figure, like what I've told you guys. So this is the scan code for you to add to your Fax app, okay? Alright, next up, let's take a look at this one. Another prehistoric flying reptile, Sunguripterus. There are 2 Sunguripterus in the Mattel line, and this is the latest one, a new color variation. A pretty cool one, I would say. Alright, you can scan this and add this to your Fax app. Okay, moving on, how about this one? How many of you guys have forgotten about the Gastonia, which is an ankylosaur? You can see the body has plenty of spikes, and you can pull one of the spikes up to reveal the code. A very cool Gastonia. Okay, moving on, let's see what else we've got in the box. We've got plenty of Funko figures. I'm trying to grab hold of some Funko figures to show you guys. What is this? I think this is a T-Rex. Yeah, it has like 2 fingers. This is a very cute Funko Kinder figure. And this is basically the Chaos Theory Dinosaurs. Awesome stuff. Okay, next up, let's have a look at this one. Sticky Moloch. Yep, one of the latest Sticky Moloch from 2024 in 2024, and here's the code. So Sticky Moloch, and this one actually comes with a bandage. Very nice one. Okay, just gonna put it right at the side, and let me grab hold of another Epic Attack figure. Yes, this one was actually easily available in my country, but for some reason it wasn't available in many other countries such as United States. So a lot of people had a hard time trying to find this figure, and this is the code for you to scan. Epic Attack Baryonyx, beautiful figure. It comes with lights and sounds. There's lights on the neck as well as the body. So very cool, and you can see the first claw is actually way larger than the second and the third one, which is why it's known as the heavy claw. Placing it right at the side. Let me just grab hold of more figures. How about this one? One of my favorites in 2024. Bacco Spinax. You know, I just realized that a Bacco Spinax, it's actually a Spinosaur. I had no idea it was actually related to the Spinosaurus. So this is the Epic Attack. Just take a look at the spikes. You can extend, you can move it down, and just release it, and it will extend. So Bacco Spinax, a very beautiful one. I have shown you guys the code, but if not, you have not scanned it, you can pause the video and add this. Really gorgeous Spinosaur. I love this. Let's place it right over here. Okay, now let's grab hold of more minis. How about this one? This is basically the extreme chomping Spinosaurus in a fierce changer figure. Very nice. I love this color scheme. Let's grab hold of another one. This is a Pteranodon, and this is from the Shaky Volcano playset. A very fun playset. If you guys have not seen it, do check it out. And here is the Shaky Volcano. Alright, Shaky Volcano, young T-Rex. Another fierce changer. Carnotaurus was actually a new species added to the fierce changer line not too long ago. Let's grab hold of another one. How about this one? Wow, this is cool. Is this a Dracorex or is this a Sticky Moloch? I'm not exactly sure. So you guys drop some comments down below. Okay, let's have a look at this one. How many of you guys can still remember this? The Habitat Defender Triceratops, the 3-horn face, built like a tank, probably had a few battles with the Tyrannosaurus Rex back in the past because they were actually from the same period. And you know, I strongly believe that a Triceratops could take down a Tyrannosaurus Rex on its own. Okay, next up. Can you guys still remember this? Jurasic. A prehistoric animal, and this is the code, okay? Very cool figure. You're able to move the neck up and down. You can rotate it. Of course, the limbs can all move. The tail can be rotated. Jurasic, our one and only Jurasic in the collection. So let's place it right here on the table. Let's take a look at another figure. This is the Gallimimus figure. Very cool figure from Chaos Theory. If I'm not wrong, we do have plenty of Gallimimus in our collection, at least like 6 to 7 of them, and this is basically the latest one, not counting the Hammond collection. Next up, Ornithocheirus. Yes, one of the new species of prehistoric flying reptiles in 2024, and this is the code. Beautiful Ornithocheirus. So far, this is the one and only Ornithocheirus in the collection. Okay, moving on. What about this one? This is the Epic Evolution Triceratops. Gorgeous figure. There are 2 colors. Apparently, the green one is the one which is harder to find. I'm not too sure. Okay, so this is basically the light green version. Let me show you guys the gray version. So, yep, there are 2 different color variations, and I think one of them is actually harder to find. But I can't remember which is the one which was hard to find. Okay, very beautiful figure, Triceratops, the 3-horn face. Comes with a wheel. If you move the wheel, the neck will extend, to basically simulate the rampaging attack. Okay, let's grab hold of more minifigures. What about this one? Yep, this is basically the rare Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is slightly translucent. I love it. It gives it a very cool effect. And let's grab hold of more figures. What about this three right here? This is a Japanese gashapon, a very cute gashapon. You can actually open this up. You know, it seems to be like, you know, I don't want to hear from you guys, like, you know, just closing the frills. Lytrosaurus from the Cretaceous set, Chaos Theory set, I mean. And this is actually a Triceratops tiger, but in a different color scheme. Very interesting color scheme, I must say. Okay, let's grab hold of more minis. How about this too? We have, what is this? This one seems to be an Indoraptor. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm making a guess that it is an Indoraptor. And this one is a Therizinosaurus. Yes, this is 100% a Therizinosaurus. You can see the claws are very long. So this is a very adorable minifigure, that's for sure. Okay, moving on. Can you guys still remember this? The young Spinosaurus. Okay, you can actually press this button and the jaw will snap. Move the tail left and right, move it, and this neurospine bone will move. The neck will move along as well. Very cute little figure. There are no sounds, which I actually prefer. Okay, and you can see the teeth are actually made of very soft rubber. So yeah, it's kind of nice to touch as well. Okay, next up, Epic Attack Velociraptor. How many of you guys can't remember this? Yes, this was actually released earlier this year as well. A very cool figure. Okay, and here's the code. Epic Attack Velociraptor. We have plenty of Velociraptors already. Next up, one of the stars in Chaos Theory, we have the beautiful Majingasaurus, which seems to be ultra aggressive in the series. In the Netflix Chaos Theory series, it was super aggressive. And here's the code, okay? It's a very cool figure. You're able to move the legs, and there's a little wheel right here. So you just need to move the wheel, the neck will move, and the jaw will open and close. The tiny little arms reminds me of Carnotaurus. Yes, Carnotaurus have very tiny arms. Just check this out. Yeah, just check out how tiny they are. Yeah, so Majingasaurus, it's like the same as the Carnotaurus in terms of the arm's length. So tiny. I don't think it's able to like clap its hands. That's really funny. Okay, moving on. Let's take a look at this one. This is basically the Mapusaurus. Mapusaurus Epic Attack that comes with retractable spikes. So you can press the spikes in, and there's a button right here. You press it, and it just spring right up. And the wheel actually moves the neck and the jaw. You can rotate the arms. The arms are actually made of very soft rubber, so it's very cool. And here's the code. Alright, and there are two color schemes, guys. This one apparently is the one which is more common, and I had a harder time finding this. I had to get it off eBay. Alright, but yep, the color difference is actually very minute. It's like very small. It's not really significant. So both acts the same way, and I think the code is even the code are like the same code. Let us do a very quick comparison, okay? A very quick comparison. Yes, I think even the code are the same. So they will review the same figure in the Facts app. So, yep, Mapusaurus, very cool figure. Plenty of details on this figure. I love it. Okay, let's place this one right at the side because we are running out of space. Okay, now let's grab hold of a couple of minifigures. What about this one? Dimorphodon. Wall pop-up. Yep, definitely a new one in 2024. What about this one? Bacchospinax. Bacchospinax is a species only introduced in 2024, just in case that you guys do not know. And what do we have right here? Another gashapon. And this dinosaur this T-Rex seems to be sleeping under the banner that says, "When dinosaurs ruled the earth." Very cool. I like this one a lot. It's from Japan. And here we have, I think this should be a Stygimoloch, not a Dracorex. But the previous one, this one could be a Dracorex. I'm not exactly sure, guys. Okay, moving on. Let's have a look at this one. We have a Mono Lophostropheous Strike Attack. Yep, so there are actually two different types of Mono Lophostropheous this year. So this is one of them. Okay, and the other one is right over here. This is basically the Mono Lophostropheous Danger Pack one right over here. So you can scan this into your Fax app. Okay, here as well. Okay, very cool. Let's move on to more minifigures. What about this one? This is a Giganotosaurus right over here from Captive Collection, part of the Chaos Theory series. And here we have the Funko Kinder Joy Pteranodon. This is a very cool one. And this one is a Dimorphodon with the battle damage from Captive. And this one is Sinoceratops from the Kinder Joy Funko series. And we have more Funko series. This is the T-Rex with a missing tail. And Mosasaurus. This is a very cool one. This is actually made of very like a textured rubber. So very, very cool. Okay, moving on. Ceratosuchus. Ceratosuchus Epic Evolution figure from Chaos Theory. Okay, very nice. Alright, next up we have a Poposaurus, which is a prehistoric animal, and this is actually from the Danger Pack. And here's a code. You can move the arms, the legs can be moved as well. So, yep, very cool figure. Next, we have another Dimorphodon. So this is also from the Chaos Theory series. There's a new scan code as well. Dimorphodon. The jaw can be opened. A very cool one. Alright. Next up. Epic Attack Velociraptor. And here's a code. Yeah, Epic Attack figures are very cool. If there are new ones, I'll definitely be getting them for sure. Here we have the Guanlong, which was a dinosaur discovered in China. I love this figure. It's super mini, very adorable. Same goes with this one, which is the Eoraptor. Okay, Eoraptor. Oh yes, we haven't taken like the Stegosaurus out for quite some time. Yeah, so maybe in future. Next, we have the Indoraptor. If I'm not wrong, this is known as Track and Attack Indoraptor. I love this. I love the gloss it has on his body, and I love the tracking gear. I love everything about this figure, but somehow the tail seems to be a little bit too short. You know. Okay, next up, Parasaurolophus. Okay, this one is the wrong one. I brought the wrong one. I beg your pardon. So this is actually from the Cretaceous. I should have brought the one from Chaos Theory. I've totally, made a mistake for this. Apologies for that. And here we have the Kentrosaurus right over here. Okay, one of the newest Stegosaurs. You are able to move the neck, the legs, and this is actually part of the Danger Pack. How about this one? Pachyrhinosaurus from Chaos Theory as well. Pachyrhinosaurus is known as the thick-nosed lizard. This is not a nose. The nostrils are actually right here, but I've named the thick-nosed lizard because of this little bump on the head. So Pachyrhinosaurus, beautiful, gorgeous figure. A Troceraptor. If I'm not wrong, this one could be a Troceraptor. It seems to be red, but the stripes tells me that it's tiger. So I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. And here we have the Herarosaurus. Herarosaurus Epic Attack that also comes with lights. I think the figures that comes with sounds and lights are very cool, but they are the one that gives me the headache the most because I have to keep changing the batteries every now and then. And here we have an Apatosaurus baby. Okay, this is from the Danger Pack, also from the Chaos Theory series. Apatosaurus baby, very, very cute, just like the Brachiosaurus baby. And this one is the Avaceratops. I almost forgotten its name, Avaceratops. So the legs can be moved, and the coat right here as well. Avaceratops, beautiful Avaceratops. Next up, we'll take a look at this one, which is the young Dilophosaurus. Very cute Dilophosaurus. You're able to stick like a little venom into the mouth, and when you press this, it will shoot out the venom. That's very, very cool. Another sticky Moloch, as you guys can see, this is also from the Danger Pack. Sticky Moloch is known as the River Styx Demon. Okay, what about this one? This is the Epic Attack, the Lophostropheous. This one should have the scan code as well. Yep, the Lophostropheous is known as Double Crested Lizard. And this one I think is like a reskin of Atrociraptor Red, but they have actually painted it green. So I don't think this can be called Atrociraptor Red, but yep, a very nice savage teeth. Yep, Atrociraptors are known as savage teeth. And here we have the Pyroraptor Epic Attack figure. Okay. Also comes with lights. Very cool figure. You're able to move the legs and the arms, but it doesn't have any articulation. Does it come with the jaw articulation? I think so. Let's try. Yeah, it can move. I just can't remember that it can be opened. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at the minifigures, okay? So right here we have the Sticky Moloch from the Shaky Volcano, the Brachiosaurus from the Shaky Volcano. This is one that we have just got like a couple of weeks back. And Carnotaurus, Sticky Shaky Volcano, and Dimorphodon, another Dimorphodon. And this is basically Ankylosaurus Bumpy. Let's finish up all the minifigures in the egg. Still plenty of them. What is this? Triceratops. This one is definitely an Indoraptor because it has feathers on top of the head. Ankylosaurus. Parasaurolophus. You can see it has like metallic paint on its body. This one seems to be a Atrociraptor. Stegosaurus. The Pseudoceratops. T-Rex. This one seems to be blue. This one, wow, this is Dimorphodon for sure. And this one, sometimes it's really hard to tell. This one should be Scorpius Rex. This is the Giganotosaurus, I'm 100% sure about this. This is probably the Indominus Rex. %, and this is a Dilophosaurus. That's the easiest. Pyro is also very easy to recognize. And that is all, guys. I've basically found a missing head of the Ceratosaurus. So yes, guys, over 100 dinosaurs on the table. All of these figures are from 2024. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment down below. You can get, a personalized video from me, for your Christmas. Just go on to the About Us tab, click on the link, and you can make an order for a personalized video. And if you guys want a chunky, make sure to get yours. It's limited. It's running out really fast, so make sure you get yours on dansurprisestore.com. Just go on there. Right now it's at 10% off, so make sure you get yours, an exclusive than surprise plush figure. Alright, thanks for watching this. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.